We are live, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody. How are we doing today?
AJ, I have a question to ask you. Do you
Please.
care
Ooh.
if your glass is cold?
In this situation specifically, I definitely care that it's cold. Normally, I can go either way, but this time, this beer is very warm and has only been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. That's the coldest it's been since I've owned it.
Oh yeah, mine. I took mine out of my car at like 6 o'clock, and I
Same.
threw it right in the freezer.
Pretty much the same. For me, at 7 o'clock, right before recording this.
Mine's cold, so I'm good.
Oh, that's good. My mug's cold as hell because it's been in the freezer, but this can is not that cool. So I'm hoping the mug will help at least a little bit to answer your question. And also, welcome to Beer Belly, of course.
Oh.
So the beer that we're going to be starting off with, it comes from a brewery we've had before on the show, from Wild Barrel Brewing Company. And it's called, I'm intrigued by the flavors going on. Vice Mango Lychee, or lychee, if you will. But it's got a bunch of mango and lychee all over the can. It's kind of cool. Cute little design, boy, if you will. But yes.
It smells sour, AJ. I don't want it.
Welcome to yet another Sour Berliner Vice style episode. I know. This is sitting nice and light, though, at a good little 5.2. Nothing crazy. We're not going to get destroyed from this, unfortunately. But maybe we'll appreciate it for the flavor alone. You never know. Shall we get into it? John seems nervous, but we'll try.
Hopefully it's good.
Cheers. Ooh, I'm digging the flavs.
That's not bad.
I'm digging the flavs. Yeah, I'm getting, I think, more mango than lychee. Lychee. I always forget what the pronunciation is.
Agreed.
We were at a Japanese restaurant
lychee.
once. Okay. And the server corrected Sin actually one time. She was like, oh, it's this one. But I forget how she corrected her. I want to say that the server said lychee in correction, but I don't remember. Oh, well. But I'm digging the flavor. It's nice and sour.
I feel like I taste Pilsner or Porter. It's like, I feel like it's that same class of beer.
I will say Pilsners are quite different than Porters. But yeah. Pilsner's definitely more of like a golden beer. And Porter's like a dark black.
I think it's time.
Oh, it's absolutely time. We've talked about it. We need to branch out to Pilsners on the show. So if anyone has any suggestions on specific Pilsner brewed beers, let us know at BeerBellyPod on Twitter and Instagram, of course. Hit us up in the DMs or comment in one of our posts. But yeah, here we are.
Just talk to us. We're sad. We're lonely.
Pandemic. We need comfort. Yes. So, speaking of really serious situations like the pandemic, it's been crazy. You know, I've mentioned on episodes past that I got one vaccine shot down, and next week, almost a week from today, I'll be getting my second round of shot, which is cool. I'm happy for it, but desperate times, desperate measures, serious times. And so, sir, I have a kind of a serious question for you, if you don't mind. It's getting a little dark for a moment.
The shot didn't make you uglier, but yes, continue.
Fair enough. Well, along with that, we're going to play a little game for the first time on the show called Fuck, Marry, Kill. So, this is the subject matter for Fuck, Marry, Kill this time. It's going to be classic Disney movies that I'm going to spell out for you, and you got to choose how you're going to categorize each of them, okay? You got 3 options. Are you ready?
No.
Can you handle the responsibility?
I don't think I can. So wait, what are you doing? You're spelling them out to me, and what am I doing?
The words I used were wrong. Essentially, I'm going to give you 3 movies, 3 classic Disney films, and you got to choose whether you're going to marry one, fuck one, and then which one you're going to let die. Not that you're going to let die. You're going to personally kill it, so that way it no longer exists anymore. So
I can do this.
Here we go.
I don't want to do it, but
I'm going to make this one. I think I'm going to make this one somewhat difficult for you, but we'll see. Maybe it won't be that hard. So we're talking animated, so classic.
Okay.
So you got Aladdin.
Okay.
You got The Lion King.
Okay.
And you got Hercules. Fuck, marry, kill. Which one's, you're fucking them because you know what? It's like, you know what? Hey, baby, you're hot and sexy, but I'm not going to watch you that much. Marry the boo thing that you're going to keep around forever and
Take to
kill.
mama.
Never watch again. And no one else gets to watch ever again either.
Oh, so you're putting that kind of evil on me.
You're pulling it out of the vault and you're burning it alive, essentially. Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out.
It was a good beer.
I think I would kill the Lion King.
Wow.
Mufasa style. Yeah.
Oh, like that just doesn't matter.
The master copy of the film.
Oh no. Wow. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Any complaints you have, hit up John.
No, it's the easy choice.
You're going straight for kill then. So never again people will be able to see that film.
Yep, I'm okay with that. You know, that reboot live action thing was awful. It was awful to the point that I don't want to watch the cartoon anymore.
Don't take out your anger for the remake.
For shame, Disney.
On the animated version. No.
It was awful.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Not good. Okay.
You're taking it out of the Disney vault just to put it in the ground. Okay, fair enough.
Hercules is Greek mythology, which I love.
That's why
but other times I don't really care for it.
Ooh.
But I do love it. And then Aladdin. What would I do with the genie?
It's a classic.
Do I get a genie if I marry Aladdin?
Possible. I can't say.
Am I marrying the character Aladdin or the movie Aladdin?
The movie. You know what? Maybe next time we can talk characters. Names. I didn't want to do specific characters because one day, who knows? Maybe Disney will want to collaborate with a beer-centric podcast. Never gonna happen, but you never know.
Yeah, they will. So my two options now are marry and fuck.
Yes.
Right. And I have to pick between Hercules and Aladdin.
Correct.
I'm in a situation in my life I never thought I would be in because I'm a straight male, and you're making me pick between two other males.
You chose to kill the Lion King, so I mean, you could have gone the bestiality route if you wanted to.
Do I get a take back?
Nah.
Or is it dead? I already said it, and it's gone.
You said it. You spoke in the
snap style.
You didn't even. Yeah, snap style. Exactly.
Okay.
What's next, Thanos?
I think I'm gonna marry Aladdin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're gonna fuck Hercules then?
Yeah.
Is that how you would do it if it came down to characters? That's how you'd do it. You'd marry Aladdin.
Yeah. He can be my street rat.
I don't know if you could survive more than one fucking of Hercules anyway. Just to be fair, you'd probably die straight from that.
Meg survived. I can do it.
And she's very frail too. She's a very petite figure. So, you know, big tough John, maybe you can take it.
I'm built like a Yeti.
You might want to hope that Hercules jumps back in the river Styx again, though. It's where he's all old and hably and scrawny. Maybe then he won't be as threatening. All over
my sticks.
Absolutely. Well, you heard it here first. Yeah. The wedding's coming, and it's not to Yvonne anymore. There we go.
It's Aladdin. Easy choice. I saw it in Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, easy choice.
Enough said. Okay.
Super easy.
Fair enough. I just wanted to throw that out there just to start the show. Why not? Okay, welcome to another episode of Beer Belly, of course.
I was actually going to ask you, not similar, but recently on Twitter, there was something trending where people listed their first anime, last anime, favorite anime, and worst anime. So why don't we go back and forth? Tweet.
Will you share with the people your choices first, if you don't mind, or if you remember?
Let's go back and forth between the first. Let's say the
I like that
first anime we watched. Mine,
better.
Sailor Moon.
Oh God!
I remember being in maybe kindergarten, maybe right before kindergarten, watching Sailor Moon in the mornings when it was on like channel 13 or channel 7. It was on one of those two channels, and this was right before I got into Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z was probably a year or two after that, but it was Sailor Moon. I'm okay with that. I'm proud of that. Ain't no shame in
As
my
you
game.
should be. As you should be. It was like right in that time where you're watching, like you said, morning cartoons and stuff. If it's on, you're going to sit down and you're going to enjoy it and figure out what the hell is this? This looks different than everything
Tuxedo
else.
Mask.
This isn't
Swoon.
Batman the animated series. What's this? Crazy. Okay. I will say then, I was at first thinking Pokemon season 1, but before that, definitely had to be Speed Racer. Definitely Speed Racer as a small child. That's back when I knew something
That's a
was
great
different
show.
about it. I definitely knew something was different about it. And then as I got older, probably around like 6 or 7, I was like, "Wait, this kind of reminds me of Speed Racer a little bit." When I started seeing Sailor Moon on TV, and I was like,
Mm.
"Hold on. This seems like the art style. It almost shares a similarity to a degree for a reason." And then eventually, anime became a household term in America. But yeah, I'd say again, Speed
Okay.
Racer is probably the first one. And my dad liked that show when he was a kid, also.
My
So
dad
I,
did too. That's how I know about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what kind of got me more into it because my dad dug it so much. I don't know if he knew that it was considered an anime at the time, though. I
He
use
probably
quotes
didn't.
right now just because at the time I'm not sure if America even knew what an anime was.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm a little ashamed about this. I'm pretty sure I didn't even really know what anime was until I watched Inuyasha. Oh,
Oh
my
shit!
sophomore year of high school.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Like
Yeah,
I had no idea that all those other fun ones. I had no idea.
yeah. I mean,
So
I didn't know how to categorize it back then for sure. It was a little bit of a different time, I'd say.
okay,
But yeah,
okay.
okay. So first anime got down. What's next?
The last anime we've watched, for me,
Ooh.
obviously, Attack on Titan.
I've recently been getting into Demon Slayer. I know I'm a little behind on that, but it is one of the more contemporary works that's highly regarded. And I had been reading the manga for some time, but I never finished it. So I was like, you know what? I keep getting recommended to watch the anime itself due to the art style and the level of the caliber of the art style in motion. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'll watch the animated version. Let's see how it goes. And sure enough, the animation is pretty cool. And I'll say this, the art style is also very unique compared to other like mainstream anime. It definitely has its own look. Definitely its own
Okay,
look.
this
But
is
I have
on
not
Netflix
finished
or what?
season 1. I've been watching it on Hulu, but I think it might be on Netflix now that I think about it. But it's also like
Hulu's
on
where anime's
Crunchyroll.
at.
Yeah, yeah. But Netflix has a good selection too, though, from what I've noticed.
I feel like they've kind of dropped down a little bit,
Oh,
honestly. But I know that at one point Hulu and Crunchyroll were together, right? They were like working with each other. I
yeah, I
want to
think
say
that
that
was a
was a
thing.
thing.
But then eventually, if I'm not mistaken, Funimation acquired Crunchyroll to where now they're
Mhm.
intertwined. Kind of insane. So where if you
Crazy.
own one account, like I don't know if Funimation now is a service anymore. I think maybe now it's just Crunchyroll. It could be the other way around. I forget exactly, or it could just be if you own one, you own the other. But
Hmm.
yeah, kind of like on Hulu. If you have an HBO subscription on Hulu, you automatically get HBO Max. If I'm not mistaken, or at least that's Sin's current situation. But yeah,
Okay. I get mine
hell
for
yeah.
free. I don't know from who. Just a
Damn.
password and a username of some sort.
That's my lifestyle too. I'm just leeching off the girlfriend. That's all I do.
Used to be me, you son of a bitch.
Yes, it had been definitely on Netflix. I think I technically might still have you on my Xbox One, but I haven't been using that as much for streaming anymore. But I could.
um, I recently got my hands on that PS5.
Oh yeah.
Pretty nice. Pretty goddamn nice.
What did you say
Console's
you
huge.
played again? Yeah, console's fucking
Um,
huge.
I played Resident Evil for like 2 seconds. The
Which
demo.
one? Do you remember? Oh,
I
oh, the
don't.
the new
I still
demo.
went with the lady. Yeah, the new one.
Oh, you couldn't like fight or anything like that, right? You just walk through.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Well,
gotcha.
I walked around for about 2 seconds. Then I jumped on Dark Souls for a few minutes,
Mhm.
and then I played Marvel for like 10 minutes. So
Nice.
um,
Back to Marvel Infinite or
right back.
Marvel 3?
I played Marvel 3 for like 10 minutes, but Infinite I only touched for like 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 then. Nice. It runs
Yeah,
good on that console. I mean, to be expected, I guess. It's such an old game now.
it's such an amazing game. How's it still so good?
It's a
Let's
good
not get
question.
into it. We've had enough episodes talking about it.
Just
But
last episode.
the control itself is what blew me away on that for the PlayStation 5. I thought it was really cool.
The controller itself. Okay, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Pretty
nice looking.
different.
It's nice and light. It doesn't feel too cheap though. Like it's not so light where I feel like I'm gonna break it or anything. But at the same time, yeah, it's comfy and has a little bit of a grip to it. The haptic feedback on the vibration's pretty cool too, as well. Depending on the
Mm-hmm.
game design, it's nice. Hell
Have
yeah!
you touched the new Xbox control?
I haven't yet.
It
The
the
Xbox
same?
Series X. No, I want
Yeah.
to.
Is it different?
To my
I don't even know
understanding,
what the
it
fuck it
is.
looks like.
I haven't looked at it enough myself, but it's one of those things to where so the other day you and I were talking, and yeah, like every so often I will look just to see if stores happen to have one in stock, an Xbox Series X. That said, I have seen to where Best Buy and I think Amazon had Xbox Series S for sale, but not the
That's
X,
the
of
digital
course.
copy version?
Yeah, the digital copy version. The less powerful of the two consoles is the one I've been
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
available. But in limited
Nobody want that
quantity still,
shit.
but it's I've seen it for sale. So there's that. I'm just gonna check while we're talking right now. See if
Yeah.
there's an
Ain't
X
nobody
that's
want that
available
shit.
somewhere.
You're gonna spend that kind of money. Is it like drastically cheaper?
I think it's like $200 cheaper, yeah.
Wasn't Sony's like the same thing, but it wasn't like lower quality? It was still high
It,
powered system.
same console other than that it's digital only, yeah, but beyond that the power is the same. No difference there.
Do you
But with
know
that
who's
it's
winning this war?
honestly, I mean, they're both extremely hard to get, so I really couldn't tell you. I don't know. I honestly
Hmm.
don't know because, as far as I can tell, they're always sold out everywhere. As soon as an establishment is able to acquire a handful, they sell out immediately. So, I mean, my original thought was Sony PlayStation, of course, but now I'm not so sure. I'm really not. I don't know what to think. Just because, again, they keep selling out. That said, I am more interested in what Sony has to offer because they have just the sheer amount of exclusive games that are available on that console and that are going to be available outnumber what Xbox is going to have year one, year two by far and away. It's just the way it is right now, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, whatever. It means that I don't have to spend as much money as quickly and as early on,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
No, makes sense.
That's how
Buy
I'm
place.
justifying it. Yeah.
That's
I'm like,
what
all
I
right, I
meant.
don't have to be a broke ass quite as quickly. I can stretch it out, and if I have to wait a year or two until I buy the Series X, so be it. I'd prefer to own it day one, and I tried, but I could not find it, so it didn't work out for me as easily as when it worked out when I bought my PS5 this time
Was the
around.
PS5 easy for you?
It wasn't
Like
that
just a
easy, but
smooth breeze?
once I really tried and I just kept looking at different locations within like a 50-mile radius of me, eventually I just found one that was available like 20 minutes away from my house.
Okay.
I just got super lucky. Just super lucky. It was weird too because I tried a little bit earlier in the day when they first launched the PS5, couldn't find any available, and then later on I laid down in bed later that evening and I just got lucky. Like I said, it just worked out.
And
I can't
you
say
had it delivered?
No, I picked it up in store. I
Oh,
just wanted to make sure
nice.
the morning it came out, I could just go over and grab it. I just didn't know how long it would take for the delivery to actually happen. Does it mean I'm going to get it in the morning? Am I going to get it in the afternoon, late at night? What's it going to be? So rather than the guesswork, I just woke up early, picked it up, and took it home and nerded out for the rest of the day. It was good times.
This isn't
Good
that bad.
times.
This
I'm
is
liking
actually
it.
one of the better sours I've had.
It almost reminds me of that one that we loved a lot.
No, I won't go that far, but I wouldn't go that far at all. I don't know if I trust your opinions anymore, but
Wow. Fuck me.
but yeah, I mean, top three, I'll say that, but bottom three, if that makes sense.
Well, we've only had so many, so yeah, top three, bottom three. It's kind of relative at that point. Choose your flavor.
Oh man.
Nothing but spitting logic on Beer Belly. That's all we do. We talk the smart. Shall we finish this one and move on to the second?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Ooh, that was sour. All right. On that note, we'll be back in like 1 second.
You back?
All right,
We're
Lord
recording.
Sexy Bottom.
Hit that record button.
Oh, it's been pushed. It done been hit.
I was just reminding my fiance right now that recently we went to go and have brunch. At
yes.
El Torito, and it's
pronounced Torito. Excuse you.
Torito. Excuse me. And it's a brunch buffet with bottomless mimosas. And if there's one thing everybody, the listeners, the viewers, the haters, if there's anything they should know is when they say bottomless, my main goal is to find the bottom of it. So
you should see this guy on St. Patrick's Day. He always looks for the end of the rainbow.
The second
every
we
time.
were given champagne, I just one down, and I hear a friend Juan. He's like, John's not playing around, and I chug the second one. He's like, oh my god, he's not fucking around. And when I heard him say it, it made me laugh. So it almost came out of my nose. It fucking burned.
Especially it being so bubbly. Hell yeah, dude.
I don't fuck around.
Just to give perspective, again, like John illustrated it in the video. So he chugged one immediately, and within maybe 3 seconds after that initial chug, knocked another one right back. Took his fiance's, knocked that one back. That way she can get a fresh one, and he can get his second, well, quote unquote, second mimosa pour.
Ooh.
Do you want to tell the people what we're getting for this one? Please talk to me. Oh man,
we're getting diabetes from this one. This is a cherry shortcake sour fruit slushy. Era merged.
So back like about 5-10 years ago, maybe not 10 years ago, but maybe like 7 years ago, that was like a meme on the internet. It was like Ermagerd. So this is a Ermagerd slushy. That's
oh my god, is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Really?
Ermagerd. Yes. So this is what we're looking at right here. Let me just take away some of the
this smells bomb.
Does it? It's a very nice looking cherry boy.
Oh, man.
It says unfermented series. And this is by LCB, which is local craft beer by, is that the name of it? Oh, do you know what? Do you mind if I'm just going to read a little bit about it. So it says, about this beer, Ermagerd, it's a slushy. This heavily fruited sour series is made with real fruit and tons of love. Enjoy different fruit combos as we run through different flavor combinations inspired from our favorite smoothie flavors.
Oh, this smells wonderful.
Does it really? Okay, I haven't taken a smell. Oh, look at the glass you have. I didn't realize the color till right now. Oh my god, it looks like a black cherry.
Yeah, this bad boy.
This smells like cavities.
It smells fucking bomb.
This smells like cavities that have diabetes.
That's what I said.
Cavities that have diabetes. Oh my god, this smells like candy. I'm so excited. See, that's the thing about sour beer. It usually tastes so good, but I'm worried at how much sugar we're gonna intake. You know. But this is a little bit stronger than the last one we had. The last beer was at 5.2%. This one's at an even 6. So cool. And yeah, the brewery is called LCB, Local Craft Beer. From, I'm going to butcher this, Tehachapi, California. There we go.
Tehachapi?
This looks pretty bomb. It looks like a smoothie, doesn't it? Look how thick this is. It's a thick ass boy. Wow. All right, to you, sir.
Man, I'm actually really excited about this one. Cheers. Kind of tastes like NyQuil.
Not what I was expecting.
Tastes like NyQuil.
Not what I was expecting.
Let me get a second taste.
Maybe that'll make a difference. Does it say anywhere to shake it?
No. Yeah, this tastes like NyQuil.
This
I'm not hating. A lot of people don't like NyQuil. It's NyQuil, boy.
Oh,
it's like a shot with NyQuil as the mixer.
It smells so different than it tastes.
It's not bad. You getting that cold
the
cold
medicine
taste?
Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, so
right.
If I start feeling a little sniffly, a little feverish, just drink an Ermagerd Slushy by LCD. It'll be good. It like
not
stays
bad,
on the tongue.
Really, you're not a fan of it? I mean,
I'm honestly, I feel like I'm pretty positive. Do that again for the viewers. Can we do that in unison for the people watching the video version?
Yeah.
Nice. Never thought I'd hit it like that, but all right, fair enough.
It's how you get the deep taste profiles and the flavor profiles.
The old tongue dunk, the old dunk-a-tongue. Oh man, this is I don't know, it's interesting. It doesn't taste the way it smells to me very much.
I'm telling you, as NyQuil, I want you to go into your bathroom, pour yourself a shot of NyQuil, compare.
Yeah. Maybe put some, I don't know, some mineral water with your NyQuil. You're pretty much going to get the same thing we're getting right now. It'll make you just as sleepy later on too. Probably has just as much alcohol content as a shot of NyQuil also.
Yeah, boy. I'm really
so, do you mind if we talk about the other day that we had brunch a little bit?
By all means. I brought up the first little part.
So, I remember telling you, sir, we got to take it easy. I got orientation to host tomorrow morning. I got to be ready for this. So, we went to brunch first. Took it fairly easy. By the time we left brunch, not really much of a buzz whatsoever. I was fine. Feeling good. It was just a nice time to have with friends. Probably could have just called the day there and been like, you know what, this is beautiful. Love you guys. See you next time. But there's a brewery about less than a half hour away that John and I have talked about before, Rip Brewing. And what was the city we decided it was in? Huntington?
It's in Huntington, yeah.
Huntington, there we go. So like right by the beach, super real close in California here. So we did that. The brewery with 2 I's in the name, Rip Brewing. So we have that.
2 I's.
And we had a nice flight. It was delicious. Had a great time doing that. And then we realized, you know what? Just down the road is, the oldest bar in Newport, California. Why not go there too? Or I think the oldest bar in all of Orange County. And so we're like, you know what? It's right down the way. They have great whiskey selections there. What's the worst that can happen? We'll have one. We'll call it a day. It'll be great. Sir.
Yeah, no.
I was so hungover.
So was I. And Jay ended up throwing up at the end of the night.
What was that you?
That does not happen as often.
It happened to me too. I woke up around like 2 a.m. and I was like, oh, no, this cannot stay in my belly. This cannot stay in me right now.
Yep. Not good. My last memory is being at the donut place.
Yes, we had a good time, you and I there.
Spotty from there.
Yeah. I remember you and I had a great time. We in line. We had a beer while we were in line at the donut shop. That was super fun. We go back to the car. That's all I remember. It was bad. Thankfully, we didn't drive. I don't even remember getting to enjoy the donuts.
How was work?
It was
no. I ate them.
It was interesting. Work was Work was interesting. So I hosted orientation, like I said, at 11 a.m. Got there about a half hour early just to set up for it, and then orientation itself went fine. It went fine. I felt like I did a good job and everything, presented well. It was nice to get to know the new hires a little better. That was all great and dandy. But the thing is, for orientation, that the day that I went in to do that, I was originally scheduled at 3 p.m. and to be closing manager. But to make sure I hosted orientation, showed up about 4.5 hours early to that. So what was going to be maybe, a nice
Ooh,
a cute 8 hour day turned into about an 11-hour day or so. So
and
it,
a
it was,
beautiful 11-hour day. Yes.
I was so tired by the end of it. I was so tired. I was tired today from it. It was bad. It was bad. Oh,
Yeah, hangovers are not getting any easier.
they're not.
Before 6 o'clock would hit, 6 p.m., and I would be fine. Nowadays, it's like I can't wait until tomorrow. I literally
No,
said that a few times
I can't wait.
because the
I can't wait
sickness
for
just
tomorrow,
was.
so that's way it's not as bad as today. But it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So bad.
Do you remember what we had at Stag Bar?
Yes, I think I remember us having the Boss Hog, which was great, and then from there we had Blanton's Gold, which I was excited about trying.
That was good. I remember that.
Blanton's Gold was cool. I wish that we didn't have quite as much freaking ice in the glass, but it was super smooth though. But I wonder if it was because there was so much ice. Either way, because I just felt like I didn't get as much flavor from it as I wanted, but it was still super smooth. Maybe that's why, because it's such a soft drink that you don't get that bite from it or anything, which is cool. Um, and then what else did we have from there? Oh, we had a hazy IPA when we got started.
Bookers.
Oh, the Bookers as well. Yeah, that was before the Boss Hog? Yeah, I think it
Yes,
was.
Boss Hog was the last thing.
Yes,
Um,
thank God.
then Sin got us a drink. I don't
What?
remember what whiskey it was.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I remember what it
Yeah,
was. It
Sin
was
got
called
us a
Yippee
drink.
Ki Yay, motherfucker.
That's what it's called. Yes.
Yippee Ki Yay.
And then the Boss Hog. So we had four glasses of whiskey and one hazy.
And before that, a flight of IPA. And before that,
A
bottomless
flight of
mimosas.
IPAs. Oh, and a beer in between the whiskeys that we drank in the car.
Two double IPAs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because while we were at
We shared
Stag
one.
Bar, we shared one at Stag Bar. And then in line for donuts, we shared another one, right? Yeah, we
Yeah.
shared. So we drank.
Sure.
You do you remember me waiting in line and you came up to me with a beer and I was like, "Oh yes, I love you."
I don't remember that. I remember you waiting in line.
You came with a beer in hand. We drank in public. We drank in public. Can out, not brown bagging it or anything. Not even
Oh
discreet.
no.
And somehow we got away with it. We were in like a well-lit spot on a Sunday evening. Anyone could have seen that shit.
It was pretty crowded.
It was pretty crowded. Maybe because the cool design that was on the can that we were drinking in public, maybe people just
I was
thought it
gonna
was a cool
say,
looking energy drink or something or soda.
oh
We
my
could have totally
god.
got fucked for that.
That that explains it. And then the mimosas in the morning. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I
Thank God our
I
lovely
think just
girlfriends drove
overall,
us. Hmm.
I can't keep doing that. It's too
No.
much.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. We were dumb. We were very dumb. Don't do anyone you watching this, you listening to this, don't do that. No, no. Don't do that.
No, no, no.
But now I didn't take the
Awful.
time to really recount everything. I thought I remembered everything, but now that we really talk about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see why I felt sick by the end of the night. Okay, fair enough. Dear God.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like 1 bucket, 2 bucket, 3 bucket, and then I felt better. Then I was like, okay, I can go back to bed now.
Oh, I mean, I guess I felt a little better, but
No,
I
still
was
no.
done. I was done,
Oh.
though. I just, yeah. No. Oh my god. I can't do that anymore, AJ. 4 glasses of whiskey. 2
That's
beers
not
within
even,
what, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
to be fair, if it was just a day of you and I having 4 glasses of whiskey and we're not going crazy with everything else, that would have been fine. We would have felt great, but we wouldn't have been destroyed at the end of the day. 4 glasses of whiskey, that would have been fine. I can do that on a Tuesday afternoon.
Mhm.
But with everything else we fucking mixed with it, yeah, no way. Nah, dog. Not down.
The definition of binge drinking, right?
The
That's the
definition
straight
of regret.
definition of binge drinking.
Oh, absolutely. We have a problem.
Oh man.
And yet here we are 2 days later.
Yeah. For the viewers though and the listeners, not because we have a
Absolutely.
problem.
Thank
Although
God. Yeah, exactly. Now we're
maybe there's a
displaying
problem.
it. God damn it.
You know, AJ,
Right.
before we get too deep into this,
Please.
favorite anime.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Oh,
Favorite
God.
anime.
When I saw your post, I started thinking of my own favorite, and it's so hard to choose. Just because different anime that I've watched in their entirety have left different impressions on me. And part of me wants to say Full Metal
Okay.
Alchemist Brotherhood, but
Oh, you're on that train. Okay.
it's a really good train to be on when you give the show a chance for sure. If you really just
I've
grind it
heard.
out front to back, just don't even stop, you'll appreciate it. But I think you would. I really think you would. You'd find I think you'd appreciate the humor, but you would also appreciate like the heaviness of the show too. And the art style is awesome. And the voice acting is really good too, especially even considering that the English cast is very, very good. That's how I'd recommend watching it, to be honest with you. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm definitely, you know me, I'm more of a subtitle boy nowadays, but that show I will watch on dub free. But obviously the Japanese voice acting is amazing too. But anyway, I would say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or probably Gurren Lagann. I've watched Gurren Lagann through front to back more time than any other anime, so I'd have to probably go with that. Tengen Toppa Gurren
Oh,
Lagann.
nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, big time.
Taking Gurren Lagann.
It's so tight. I mean,
Okay.
it's meaningful. It gets a little heavy, but it's super silly, and it's so fucking undeniably hype. Like, come on. How do you not like scream at the TV every once in a while and go like, "Let's go!" when things get crazy?
When shit goes down.
Yeah, it's like you want to yell the attacks with them like Giga Dick Breaker. It's just so sick. I don't know.
Nice. Okay, that one's definitely number 3 for me.
All right. Your number 1 would be?
I always say this. I always have to do this disclaimer. I mean, number 1 is always going to be Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super,
Especially GT.
and not even Super. To be honest with you, I think just Z is always going to be God. But that's why I don't ever really like to include
right below GT.
Number, if it's a real show, Code Geass is my favorite.
Okay.
Code Geass is probably the anime I've seen the most next to Dragon Ball Z, and that show gets me super hype.
Nice. Can you elevator pitch Code Geass to someone that's never heard of it? Like, how would you describe it in a couple sentences?
Queen's Gambit, but with mechs.
Tight. So heavy strategy, but with robots.
Yeah.
Some good old mind fuckery.
I finished watching that series. And I told my fiance, I was like, "This is Code Geass."
Nice.
Not really, but the main character is into chess and he's all about strategy, and it's pretty dope.
That's hot.
Unbelievably dope. Okay, AJ,
So watch
final
Queen's
question.
Mm-hmm.
No, watch Code Geass. Last question is worst anime.
Ooh. Okay. I have started animes and I've not finished them. I'm not going to say this anime is terrible, but it's the least favorite out of those that I've seen in their entirety, I think. But I don't remember the name.
Okay.
Let me oh, did I think I might have watched it on Netflix when I saw it back in the day. Or was it fuck, I might have to pause the episode. I really don't remember what the show was called. That's how I mean it was memorable to a degree, but not like amazing. In a
Probably
lot of
not.
ways. God damn it.
You're doing the one thing, the opposite thing of what you just said. It's not memorable.
It's not that it's immemorable. It's just, it's not the most memorable.
It's
Oh god,
pretty
I think it's like
forgettable.
Legends of
Hmm.
Anime.
The Hidden Temple. That's not an anime.
Legends of not Legend of Korra. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
You got this, AJ.
Oh god, this is killing me, sir. All right, why don't you tell me yours while I try to search this up, please?
Okay, mine is Digimon Try. Although it's not really technically a series, it
Mm-hmm.
is because each episode's about an hour and a half. Actually, I think on Hulu they divided it into episodes, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I think they did. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it is a series because it is. Um, Unbelievably boring.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
had never been so hyped for an anime to come out, and the first movie was good. The following four were terrible. They were so boring that I gave up on anime for a while.
Wow. For some reason, I thought you had told me
Yeah,
you liked it. I don't know why. I
I
thought
liked
you
the
had said that
first
you
one.
liked it.
The first one was the only one.
Oh,
They
okay, gotcha.
progressively get worse.
Oh, that's too
And then by
bad.
the time you're at the end, you're like, what the fuck did I watch?
It's that bad.
Did you find
I'm
your
still looking. I'm still looking. I think I'm getting closer, but I haven't quite found it yet. Oh God, it's
you're
killing me,
really
sir.
digging for
Yeah.
this memorable anime.
This very memorable anime indeed. Oh my god, it's killing me right now. It was cool, but I think at one point I was like, you know what, I don't know what I could watch all these other anime. I could watch anime that John has suggested I watch for years now. But let me just out of let me just out of pride finish this show since I started it. I'm already 10 episodes in. I might as well fucking finish it. Let me. Oh God,
Oh,
it was like it
completion
was.
almost there.
It
Come
was
on.
not even that good of an anime title either. Fuck. It was like it's not okay. So I found I found one of the worst anime titles I've ever heard, and I thought it was it, but it's not. And there's this anime called The Legend of the Legendary Heroes, and it's
Oh my
something like
god. What a lazy title.
that is such a lazy ass title. For all we know, amazing anime, but goddamn that title's not going to make me want to watch it. That is a
That is
good way to
awful.
put it, sir. It's such a lazy title.
What is it again? Legend of the Legendary Heroes?
Yeah.
That's pretty goddamn lazy.
That's so bad. It's pretty lame of a title. For all we know, though, badass anime, but they really should have chosen a little more of a better title. Let's be real.
Slightly
Oh my,
cleverer.
something. But oh god, I really cannot find the fucking anime that I'm looking for. It's killing me. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me search by the description of one of the characters. So let's see. Anime character, bad sense of direction, and I think he fought with like a staff. Oh God, I'm not gonna find it. I'm not gonna find it. It's
Yeah,
so
you're googling some
unpopular.
good shit.
It's so unpopular. I probably can't. Google won't even help me that easily. Maybe if I go on Bing. God damn it. Oh,
Bing might be your Ask Jeeves.
what's that?
He'll know. He's into anime. Ask
Jeeves. There you
Jeeves.
go.
He's into anime.
Oh, this sucks, man. I really want to know what it is. I mean,
AJ,
what's up? What's up, baby?
Like Digimon Try, this beer is getting progressively worse.
Yeah, oh, I am right there with you
It's
on
not
that
very.
one, man.
It's
Should we call it quits before we die?
pretty bad.
You know what?
Yeah,
we talked about it
it's
before,
awful.
just this past weekend, and your fiance made a great point. We really don't have to finish these beers if we don't want to. But we did say no for the fans. We must do it. What would we be if not true to finish the beers that we start? But honestly, I wouldn't mind if this is the first
I'm
one
almost
that we
there.
really don't finish. I'm almost there too. I still have like a third to go.
Oh, that's where you're at? I
This
mean,
is
I'm
where
gonna save
I'm
a
at.
tiny little bit for my fiance, but I'm gonna get it to like right here. I'm not gonna be defeated by this weak ass sour.
Let's just get it over with. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not fun.
That's all I'm leaving. Oh,
There you go. Me saying it's not fun just caused my Xbox One to hear me and turn on for some reason.
oh.
I just heard a little from a
You heard
distance.
fun? Xbox One. I miss you.
Exactly. Hey, I'm fun. Come on, man. Come play with me some more. Keep playing with that PS5 and that dumb Switch. Nah. This is so bad. Okay, I'm not gonna find it. I'm so sad. Just know it's not worth remembering. Apparently, the title probably wasn't quite as dumb as The Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Legendary Heroes. That's the name of this podcast, by the way. Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Probably. That's not a bad call. You know what? That's such a bad title. I'm fine with that.
Man.
It fits right in with every other episode name that we come up with. I'm with it. Oh God, sir. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about for this dumb episode?
Figure out the name of the episode of your anime. I'm a little intoxicated.
Okay. I'm trying.
And, I'm gonna bring it up next episode.
Okay, fair enough. Let's end this on one would you rather then, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's do it.
I don't think I've asked you this on the show before, so that's good. But it's a would you rather I thought of about 2 years ago, and again, just another mature topic to bring up for this show, considering that we're trying to mature ourselves as the years go on of doing this thing. Oh, excuse me. So the question is, would you rather sneeze, and this is from now through the rest of your life, you can't help it. Would you rather every time you sneeze, all of your clothes immediately fly off every time? Or
okay,
every time you fart, it progressively gets a little bit louder from here till the day you die?
I think I would rather go.
One of them,
asking me the real questions about life.
The real hard-hitting shit on Beer Belly. That's right.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I know. It's hard, isn't it?
The naked thing. I do the naked thing.
You're at work and your boss pulls you in the office. You get a little dust in your nose, sneeze. Are you going to run out of the office in the middle of them speaking?
Well, my company offers working from home. So there's my loophole to that. So I'll always be naked, bro.
Keep a tank top handy just that way. If you need to throw one on real quick, you're good.
There's Uber Eats. There's DoorDash. Technology has made life easy. I'm lazier than the title of Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Fair enough. I feel that. All right.
I bet way too much. I'd end up breaking the sound barrier by the time the day I die.
At some point, yeah, people from China to America are going to hear you. It's absolutely.
Yeah. Can't do that. What about you, sir? Which one are you picking?
Oh God. That's so hard to choose. It really is. Cause either way, it's going to be a terrible outcome. I mean, you could have people, even if you're able to somehow secure a decent job, even with those conditions, if you fart, it's the most natural thing in the world. Everyone does it every single day, whether, you're the hobo on the street or you're Sofia Vergara, you're going to pop a bezo every once in a while.
Right.
And they're just gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna have, your corporate team visit your office one day, and they're gonna be like, does he do that all the time? And they're just like, yeah, but they work really hard, and sometimes they can't help it.
Yeah, but when it goes from blowhorn to big rig horn, it's gonna bother some people.
It's gonna become a work liability at some point. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
However, you're talking with customers and your clothes magically fly off of your body once you sneeze. Not a good look either, So I
might get to sell that way though.
That's true. Depending on what you're doing, that's very possible. You could be the kinkiest stripper at the club at that point. Absolutely. Oh my God. That could make for a really unique OnlyFans account now that you mention it. For sure. Just pow!
Sneezing, I'm
there
naked.
You go. I could see myself in the beginning days of it happening though. When I was still shy about it, I'd probably run away, and as I'm running from a distance, you just see a poof of clothes fly off my body. That'd probably be a thing. Maybe the sneeze thing too, now that you mention it. I would just, if I had to quit my job and find something to where I can work remotely, we work in an era where that's more doable than ever before. Maybe I'll go with a sneeze. But that said, let us know what your options are, you who are watching and listening to this show. What would you choose and why? And why is the other one dumber than the reason that you chose? Fair enough. All right, sir. Do you want to take the people away? Let them know where they can find us.
Yes, you can go ahead and follow us at Beer Belly Pod on all your social medias. Not all of them, most of them, a majority of them. The Instagrams, the Twitters, and the
important ones.
And the Gmail, of course. You can email us at beerbellypod@gmail.com. Any type of suggestions. We keep going back and forth. Sometimes we will drink things that'll make us go blind. Sometimes we won't. I think at this point, we're willing to go blind. So email us the suggestion. We'll take your homemade moonshine.
100%.
You can look us up on YouTube at Beer Belly Podcast. To watch the beautiful face of John and AJ's okay face, I guess. And you can listen to us on all the streaming platforms. Give us the thumbs up, the stars, leave us some comments. We'd really appreciate it, guys.
100% agreed.
Oh yeah. Now AJ, tell us some smooth words of AJ's month.
AJ's month? This month's been a weird one. Stay safe, stay cozy, and if anyone wants to be your friend that's named John, more than likely second guess it. In fact, definitely second guess it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for Beer Belly. Have a great one. Stay safe. And again, hit us up. Let us know what we need to talk about and drink next. Take care. Bye-bye.